Treyarch have begun teasing the Mansion DLC 3 map for Black Ops 6 Zombies, so they posted on Twitter, personal log, Edward Richtofen recording, #zombies. So I'm so happy that this is going to be a Richtofen-centric map. Previously, we've just been getting like one intel per map about him when the Liberty Falls intro cutscene was the most hyped anyone has gotten for this game. And to be honest, I think it's the best thing that's come out of this game. We want to see Richtofen, we want to hear Richtofen, we want to learn about Richtofen, so I'm hoping the intel and the Easter egg really explore his history with his family being murdered by a Weaver. And we get a look at what looks to be probably the spawn room for Mansion, so it seems like you're going to start off outside. It says Project Janus, the 28th of February 1991, so I'm guessing this is right after the outbreak actually occurs, and it's a lot more destroyed than Liberty Falls being the epicenter, and you've got toppled trucks on fire. It says motor caught 3:53 p.m. A lot of the mansion is on flames, much like Richtofen's house was, and it's just so good to see this map up close and personal with us at last, because we've only seen it previously from, of course, the hilltop above Liberty Falls' church and also in the Liberty Falls intro cutscene. So yeah, it doesn't really show us much, but I'm glad that we're able to go outside the mansion. It looks like the mansion itself is going to be pretty much the majority of the map apart from the spawn room. Maybe you can explore further, but it's hard to tell for this image specifically. And this date does appear to be a week after Liberty Falls, hence why it's a lot more destroyed, and the sky looks a lot darker as well. I think not just from the sun, but also the smoke blocking out any light from coming in, which is probably in response to a lot of the criticism of Liberty Falls before release, especially regarding its atmosphere not feeling enough like a zombie outbreak, but it made sense because it was literally the day of it occurring. And whilst this doesn't necessarily confirm it because we already knew it, we have a much better look at the mansion now, and we can perfectly align it with the background of the mirror that Ava Jansen gets pulled into by the Shadowsmiths in the final Modern Warfare Zombies cutscene, suggesting that this is the base where they have been residing and could very well be the old ones that were tempting Shermandy's folly into sacrificing their lives to weaken the veil between the Dark Ether, potentially allowing the Shadowsmiths to take a hold of this realm. So we could very well be introduced to the Shadowsmiths now on this map. Now this is releasing with Season 3, which is going to be in a few weeks time on the 3rd of April, so we still have quite a bit to go. So the marketing is beginning early. Are they going to release a trailer this week as well, or are we just going to get image teasers and then a trailer next week? Of course, they've already begun teasing Verdansk's return, but we don't just have news regarding this, because speaking of Richtofen, Nolan North reportedly told fans you were going to like the next few updates coming to Zombies, and he got a signature from him. Now obviously people, like I said, have been really waiting for Richtofen to be at the forefront of this storyline. That's what they were expecting, and he just hasn't been, unfortunately. They've really been dragging it, so it seems like finally with this next map Richtofen's going to be a central part of the storyline, as we're probably going to try and rescue him from the Dark Ether and come to his side and grow empathy with him, even though we've wanted him dead previously. That's my expectation for what the map is going to offer. And then of course the original characters are going to return as well with Janus Towers or beyond, so Richtofen again is going to be front and center, and I'm guessing these are the things that Nolan North is referring to. And Nolan North also did this little clip that I'm going to play for you now, and I find this very interesting because he even references Richtofen's son Samuel's death in the fire from his house.
Ah, guten Tag. It is I, Dr. Edward Richtofen, with Sam. Not the shitty Sam, the good one. I will find you, Samuel. Anyway, just wanted to say hello to all of the Call of Duty players out there, and I would like to give you a bit of advice. Whenever you play Call of Duty Zombies, when you start the game and you don't get Richtofen, just unplug the console. You wait 10, 12 seconds, then you plug it back in, and then you repeat the process until you get the doctor. However, if you get Dempsey, I fear your console is broken. You must go stabby time on it and set it on fire. Like his house. It was me. Auf Wiedersehen until next time.
So he's caught up on the storyline, he knows what's going on, and to me, this suggests that for him to be caught up on what's going on, they're probably going to explore on Mansion what happened with Weaver and Sam's failed assassination attempt on Richtofen and the burning of their house. We're finally going to learn from Richtofen's perspective about how that tragic day ruined him, and we're probably going to find out why Samantha actually gave Weaver the intel. Was she doing it on her own accord out of jealousy for Richtofen and wanting to destroy something beautiful powerful, or was she just given this task by someone else and was in the wrong place at the wrong time? I think this map is finally going to unveil what's going on. Now, speaking of the Easter egg song for the map and the music in general, Kevin Sherwood seems to be hinting that Malukar might be doing the song for this map, and I'm very excited about that. And Tori Letzler also said the amount of different genres of music I've had to craft for the last 2 weeks is actually insane. And again, I find that absolutely exciting. I love the Zombies music. It's one of the best things about Zombies, especially using the tracks in my videos. I listen to them over and over again, and I'm glad there's going to be a mesh of genres on this map, but to me, that suggests there's going to be a mix and a mash of emotions on Mansion. I think we're going to get the really sad parts and sad music when Richtofen's talking about his history, and we're going to potentially hear him cry and be empathetic with him. I think there's going to be intense moments if we're going up against the Sam AI. I think there's also going to be some fun and casual moments. Potentially Mr. Pigs might be involved. I actually have a video coming up soon, and maybe there's going to be some dubstep type music to coincide with that. I think there's going to be a wide range of music, and all of the sound design team at Trek absolutely blow it out of the pack all of the time. Brian Chewy, Tori, Kevin Sherwood, everyone does such an amazing job. Like I said, the music is truly the bread and butter of Zombies. It's that thing that links everything together. The story, the gameplay, it's all linked together through music. Music is such an integral part of what Zombies is. And if Tori of course helped with Remember Forever, which I've been speculating could be the song that the Sam AI is writing that we're probably going to learn about on this map, or some other variant of Samantha's Lullaby. Now, we also have more information about the Ray Gun Mark II returning, as it seems like the Wunderwaffe is going to be the Wonder Weapon on the map, but there might be another Wonder Weapon, the Mark II, or it might get added to all of the maps at some point in time. Regardless, Magua has posted that there's an Interstellar Outlaw Bundle emote, and it actually has and reuses the audio sounds of shooting with the Ray Gun Mark II, so I'm going to play it for you now. So this is just more credence that the Mark II is coming, and they're just using this audio in other ways as well. And wow, I can't wait for this update. Now, like I said before, Verdansk of course is returning to Warzone as well. There's not really too much to talk about there, but for those who are fans of Warzone, there's apparently going to be lots of updates over the course of a year, sort of showing it in all its different stages, so it's not going to stay as the same old match. Verdansk, as always, is going to go through all of the stages over that year, but it means that lots of returning weapons and stuff from Modern Warfare 2019 will be coming over to Zombies as well, and it does seem like the bunkers will be back in Verdansk as well. So I know lots of Zombies fans don't really like playing Warzone, however, they might hop on to do the Easter eggs, so that's going to be something to enjoy even if you're not a fan of Verdansk or you're not a fan of Warzone. Maybe you still like doing those Easter eggs that they get added, although I definitely do think they need to have some new Easter eggs. I don't want to just see the same old repetitive bunkers over and over again. I feel like that's what Verdansk is going to be like. I don't know why everyone's getting so excited when it seems like they're just going to be doing the same updates to Verdansk over the course of the year, just doing all of the nostalgia updates. They're just going to be re-releasing all of the same stuff they did in 2020, 2021. I don't know why people are excited for that. It's just going to be the same thing again with nothing new. It's weird. It would be like they do Black Ops 3 again, but just release the exact same stuff, but not in some sort of remastered fashion, but they're trying to act like it's something new. But then again, Zombies has been bringing back a lot of old content, particularly Wonder Weapons and stuff recently, so I guess I can't really talk. But anyways, that's all of the news we have today. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already for latest and greatest Call of Duty news information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.